What is poppin', people? Zinx here, bringing you another Forza Horizon 3 video. In this Forza Horizon 3 video, we are going to be doing the ultimate garage setup video. Now, in case you don't really know what that means, it's basically where I'm going to be picking kind of like my favorite reasonable cars that I would love, absolutely love to own in real life and have be in my IRL garage tour. Now, basically, this is kind of, well, not exaggerated to the point where I've got a Bugatti Veyron in my garage, because that's completely unrealistic for most people. A lot of people in this world cannot afford a Bugatti Veyron, but I'm thinking like more of a reasonable standpoint, and I'm going to give reasonings why I would want that car. I would want the Bugatti Veyron because it is fast and good gas mileage. No, that's not a reason, okay? You see, I'm going for a realistic standpoint on this. Now, I can do other videos in the future of completely unrealistic. You don't need to worry about money. You don't need to worry about where you live. You don't need to worry about snow, because I don't think Bugattis are very good in the snow or anything like that. But, you know, if you understand where I'm going with this, it's basically I want to make a realistic kind of like setup for it. And I kind of want to get your guys' opinions on my choices and if you would pick differently. So, you know, let's get straight into it. So how am I gonna like pick my cars in order from which one's first to last? And that's simply by picking the car I would purchase first all the way to the car that I would purchase last. So now in my head I can picture 3 cars I would want for my perfect garage, maybe even 4, depending on the way the cars are set up. So basically, we're going to start with the very first car that I would pick, and we're going to go over to BMW. Now, take a guess on what BMW I would want. Done guessing? Okay, let's go to it. None of these, none of these, none of these. Bam, it is a BMW M5. Now, in case you are wondering why I want a BMW M5, well, I'll tell you. So the reason why a BMW M5 would be perfect for me is simply because, let's start off with it. It's a 4-door saloon car. That is perfect. You got 5 seats in the car, and you can carry lots of people. Now, if you're picking a BMW that is, you know, 2-door or a coupe, you know, you can't really fit a ton of people in it. And I mean, you have the trunk or the boot, whatever you want to call it, to put stuff in, but you also have the back seats in a 4-door saloon car, so you have even more space. Now, if you think about it on a realistic standpoint for everyday living, okay, if this is the first car I'm realistic getting, I would want to have a 4-door car. Now, if I was going to go with an SUV, you know, I probably wouldn't pick a BMW though on that point. But as a car, for a 4-door saloon type car, what are your choices? You have the Audis, like an A4 or something, or maybe even a higher class. You have the M5s, or any of the 5 Series. Personally, the 5 Series is my favorite. You can get a 4-door 3 Series, but I would much rather have a 5 Series. Also, you have the Mercedes, okay? These are the 3 types I look at. You can look at a Dodge Charger Hellcat or a Dodge Charger, but I'm not really a fan of those type of cars, okay? They're not my style. But basically, the first car is, you know, it's got to be something practical. You know, you got good gas mileage, and, you know, you want something that looks good, but you also want to have a little performance in there, which is why the BMW M5 is, you know, such a good, like, middle ground car. Now, my second choice, if I were to pick a different saloon car of this, it might be an Audi personally. Maybe the Audi S5. I saw a commercial during the Super Bowl for the Audi S5 and whoo, looked pretty good, I have to admit. But for my first car, I would pick a BMW M5 or a 5 Series. The 5 Series would be maybe my first primary choice over an M5, because in case you do not know, the M package, which is the sport package for BMWs, is rear-wheel drive, and I kind of like all-wheel drive cars, and you know, having a 5 Series that is all-wheel drive may be a bit better than the M5, but the M5 is personally one of my favorite BMWs. Actually, I'm going to say it is my favorite BMW ever made. I love it. But moving on to the second car or truck. So yeah, if you kind of got that, I said truck. Now guys, I'm American, okay? I'm a big fan of trucks. Now, there's not the specific truck that I want in this game, but there's one that is close enough to it, which is this one. So my second choice of a vehicle would, yes, be a pickup truck. I'm sorry to all of you that don't like trucks, but I live in a place where trucks are considered to be the cool thing for the most part. There's quite a few rednecks in where I live, but you know, I've always been a fan of trucks. I've always been a huge fan of trucks, okay? Now there are specific trucks I like more than others, and this game simply doesn't have the perfect ideal truck for me. Now this four-door Ford Raptor is basically the closest you get. This is the Shelby version in case you don't know. This truck is as close as you can get, simply. It's just as close as you can get. Now, the Nissan Titan, the one that came with the DLC, was actually closer. I'm gonna call it closer to what I actually want than this one, but this is the same brand as the truck I want. And I also kind of like the Ford Raptor a bit more than the Nissan Titan, I'm gonna be honest. If they're like, oh, do you want the Nissan Titan Concept or Warrior Concept or whatever it's called, or the Ford, you know, the Ford Raptor, I'd pick the Ford Raptor, okay? If anyone doesn't like that choice, it's a personal preference. Now, why did I pick like the 2017 Ford Raptor or the 2012 or 2011, whatever one it is? And that's simply because, once again, 4 doors, the crew cab, super cab, whatever you want to call it, whatever it is, it's the super cab, right? Or is the crew cab? Or is the crew cab the one that has like the doors you have to open, like, oh, whatever. Anyways, 4 doors. I want the 4 doors, not the ones where you have to open up front doors and then open up the back doors. I want 4 doors like this. This setup is perfect, okay? In the case that, once again, I don't want to have something in the bed of the truck because I don't want it to get cold or something in the wintertime or anything like that. I want to have a lot of space in the back seat to put things, okay? It's important to me having those back seats in case I want to carry multiple people, more than just me and a friend, and I don't want them to be cramped. You gotta have those back seats. They are important, okay? I might sound like I'm an idiot or something, but it's honestly something I want in a truck. And if you guys kind of understand me on this, you'll understand why I'm going to tell you the exact truck I want, okay? I want, you know, it actually doesn't matter what year, but I want an F-350 Platinum diesel. That is, in fact, the Power Stroke. If you guys don't know what that is, I'll put a picture on screen right now of what the absolute perfect truck would look like. If I could have any truck right now, actually, I don't know, to be honest, if I could have any vehicle right now, I'm sorry, but the truck in this picture is what I would have. I'm sorry to all of you car lovers, but oh my god, you don't even know how much I would love to have that thing. That thing is prime, okay? Better than Amazon Prime. Okay, but yeah, so that is my second vehicle I would personally have is, well, a truck, okay? They're pretty practical, okay? Where I live, they are practical. I do not live in a city, okay? So that is actually why I would pick a truck over, you know, a supercar or, in fact, an SUV. I would rather have a truck over an SUV, okay? The reason why not an SUV is because, well, if I have, say, the BMW and the truck, that's a perfect combination because the SUV is literally in the middle. I just realized something. I wouldn't need to buy a BMW M5 and I wouldn't need to buy a truck if I just bought an SUV. But, like I said, who the fuck cares? I want both. I want best of both worlds. Wait, no, that doesn't make sense, right? The best of both worlds is the SUV. Oh shit. I don't want the best of both worlds. I want to fucking deal with a fucking gas guzzling diesel fucking pickup and a fucking nice fast BMW, okay? That's what I want. Both 4 doors, by the way. Both 4 doors, okay? And as you can see, my truck would definitely be black. My BMW would definitely be white. No questions asked. Black and white. Tinted windows, black rims. Not even a question, okay? Not even a question. Maybe even a light bar on the truck. Actually, you know what? Fuck it, light bar. Let's put a light bar on the BMW too. No, that's fucking stupid. Moving on to the third vehicle, okay? This is the one where we're gonna kind of go a little overboard. You know, we're gonna go extreme. And now for all of you wondering about the SUV thing, okay? I'm just gonna let you know, if I were to pick an SUV, it would either be the Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon, or it would be a Land Rover, Range Rover, supercharged, or autobiography. Fucking autobiography. I think that's like what? Fucking 270,000. That's fucking extreme amount of money. But no, it would either be a Range Rover or a G-Wagon. Personally, for an SUV, not really looking for an SUV. It's just not something I really want. It's, you know, probably more practical than a truck, but kind of a little bit less practical. Actually, no. It's probably more practical than both of them. Yeah. Fuck me. Holy shit. SUVs are fucking nice. Oh my god. But we're not looking for practical, okay? We have a big diesel truck with a lift kit, big tires. We don't need it. We have the little BMW to skirt around it, okay? Oh, that thing looks nice though, I'm gonna be honest. Holy shit. Moving on. So if you know me and know anything about the type of cars that I love, you would know that I would want a GTR. The GTR is like the car that I'd pick if I already had what I wanted. It wouldn't be the car, it wouldn't be like a first car, okay? There's no way I'd buy a GTR as my primary car, okay? The GTR is, well, it's actually very practical compared to, you know, other very, very, very fast cars or any cars that's like it in performance. But you see, it's not really practical for what I do. I kind of need a 4-door car, and that's why I would have the BMW or the truck, you know, before I pick the GTR, okay? Because the GTR is, well, my favorite supercar, sports car, whatever you want to say it like that, okay? I don't need anything more than a GTR, okay? The GTR is way too much for me, okay? Because my GTR will have a 1500 brake horsepower. No, I'm just kidding. But no. If you guys know Smurfin' WRX, okay? The guy owns 1000 horsepower GTR. He can daily that thing. That seems pretty cool to me, okay? But he kind of uses that as his daily car, okay? My GTR, picturing it in my head, okay? It wouldn't be the perfect daily car, because see, you have back seats. I'm doing quotation marks, okay? You have back seats, okay? But no one wants to sit in those back seats, okay? You get crushed. If you are sitting in the back seats, you don't have legs, okay? I'm being honest, okay? You don't have back legs. And that's kind of why this isn't the perfect practical car, okay? I'm going on a realistic standpoint, okay? If you're screaming at me going, Zinx, what the fuck? You wouldn't have a fucking GTR for a BMW or a fucking lifted truck? What the fuck are you talking? I'm talking practicality here, okay? If I'm a fucking reasonable adult, but I like cars, I don't want to have fun, okay? You know, I'm gonna buy myself a practical car first, something that is useful. Now, I'm not saying the GTR isn't useful or not fun or anything. Okay? The GTR is fun, and it can be useful in circumstances. But think of it on a realistic standpoint, okay? You need to drive with your family, okay? How the fuck is your family gonna fit in the back of that fucking GTR, okay? Okay? Yeah? Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. No, they can't, okay? See, I'm getting a little triggered over here, okay? I love the GTR, but it's not my first choice because it's simply not a practical car. It's not. But that leads me on to something else, okay? Like I said earlier, 1000 horsepower GTR or 1500 horsepower GTR, if I'm fucking psycho, maybe I'll have 1500 horsepower. But okay, we're talking, you know, pretty realistic here. On a realistic standpoint, okay? If it's a modified GTR, there's a vehicle of choice that I kind of would like to have in that situation. And depending on how showy my other truck is, this would also be another useful vehicle. Now, I'm putting a picture on screen right here, and in case you don't know what this is a F450 dually Power Stroke again, of course, because Power Stroke is fucking bay and prime. Once again, Power Stroke is better than Duramax and Cummins, so suck my fat cock. I'm just kidding, okay? Don't get triggered with that if you're a truck fan, okay? But you know, that is kind of the overall best towing vehicle, which is why I would buy it. Towing, plowing, work vehicle. Because personally, my truck would be for off-roading and or show, and probably daily too. I'll probably daily the truck, but I don't want to drive it thousands and thousands and thousands of miles across the country, you know, for car shows, truck shows, off-roading spots, you know, etc., etc. These trucks, the F450, they're kind of perfect for this style of things. And considering that I live in an area where we get tons of snow, get a nice plow set up on that, push everything out of the way, okay? Or I could buy like a side-by-side or something, get a nice plow on that. But actually, I could probably just buy myself a side-by-side and plow with that. But I can't really tow with that. I mean, if I don't have a big lift kit on the truck, I could probably tow with that, like the F350, the one that I showed the picture a while ago in the video. Maybe I should rethink the perfect garage, guys. Yeah. Fuck it. If I have enough money, I'm buying all of it. Fuck it. Ooh, money. But you know, that's basically kind of the idea of this video. And it is, you know, what is the best garage and what is my favorite garage? What do I want for a garage? Please let me know if you guys really like this type of video. If you kind of, you know, like my choices, please let me know. If you completely disagree, and call me a sped, in case you don't know what a sped is, someone that has a bit of a slow head, okay? If you're gonna be like, you're stupid, Zane, you picked this car, please let me know in the comments, because I'm actually kind of interested to hear on what people's opinions are. What is your favorite garage, okay? List 3 or 4 vehicles, okay? Now, you can pick all Lamborghinis and Ferraris and crazy supercars, but think of it from my mindset, you know? Practicality, okay? But anyways, guys, that's it for this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe for videos like this. Like always, I hope you enjoyed. Zinx is out.